how I improved my day-to-day life to make it as fun as possible and as productive as possible to a degree. Of course, I wouldn't say my days are super productive, but I am productive where I am happy with the outcome and I'm genuinely satisfied with everything I do. And most importantly, my days are I'm like I'm happy, I'm satisfied, I'm not chasing something that I don't need in my life. Like what I did was I increased my social life, not just with my friends, but in general. And you might ask, like, how do you do this? Basically, you become like a Hamza worded this very well. You become a social butterfly. You do this by talking to as many people as you can. I.e., for me, when I go to the gym, I spend like maybe 30 to 45 minutes just talking to people. That's in the gym, I just talk to people there. Then when I'm in the sauna and people are there, I'm just talking there. So it's like you're social, and it's like with these people, you're like laughing, you're having fun. It's not like, hi, how are you? Yeah, good. The weather's nice outside, isn't it? It's not like fucking bullshit small talk, right? It's genuine, like fun, like conversations where you guys just laugh, have a fun time. And you might think this is stupid, but it genuinely increases your like happiness. It makes you more joyful because us humans, we're supposed to talk to other people. We're supposed to have like people there we can talk to, laugh about, have fun. It's not like we're not supposed to like be inside, locked inside all day and talk to nobody. Or online, Online that's bullshit. That's not real social life. Like when you speak more and to people that maybe not necessarily just random people. You go somewhere and you just struck up a conversation with someone, boy or female, man or female. Sorry, it doesn't really matter. You will see your happiness and like progress up, like increase, because like I've seen it on me. Like the more because I go to the gym every single day, and when I go there at a time where there's a lot of people, I'm just more like not yeah, of course happy because you can just talk to people. You can have a fun time. Like, of course, when you're doing this, like you can do it at work as well. You chat to your coworkers, you have a fun time. Of course, like you want to do that. You don't want to come to work and just have fucking small talk with like your coworkers. Ideally, you do something that you enjoy. Work like that you love. For me, it is I do contracting and my own business. So when I'm contracting this company, the team there is just great. So it's like genuinely, you'll just have a fun time just laughing about like stuff, about the job, about pointless shit, about whatever, but you're having a fun time and you're getting the work done. It's not like I've never had it where I'm like, this year, no, ever since I quit work, like actual, like my employed job, and I've just started on my business, I've never had it where I was like, oh, I have to wake up and go to work again. I've never had that a single bit. Yes, I've had days where it's like, oh, today is like, it's not like the same feeling where you're feeling this shit. It's like the first, maybe, I don't know, it's like, oh, got to start this job. Oh, well. But then once you actually start it, it's fun. Like it's like when I'm building a fence, the first like few stages are quite boring. You got to dig the holes, chuck the posts in. Once the posts are set, it's fun. You're just chucking on rails, nailing on planks, cutting the top, landscaping it. It's all fun. So you have to find some work that you truly enjoy. You don't want to be like, because look, people say money isn't everything. People say money is stupid. But yet again, those people that are saying that, they're spending 40 hours a week of their time going to a job that they hate, all right? Look, if you're spending 40 hours a week and you're going to a job that you like, yeah, good job. But those people that are going to jobs that they hate, they're complaining, oh, I have to go to work again, slaving their asses off for some money. And then they're telling the rest of people, oh, money's stupid, rich people are dumb, they should pay more taxes, money is a scam. Those people are the ones being stupid because they're trading a lot of their lifetime to make some small cash. So, what I'm trying to say here is if you're not enjoying the work that you're doing, you're not enjoying the life. And hold on, you might say, "Oh well, Jan, I'm working part time because I don't know, I'm studying and I got to do something." There's got to be something that you like at least kind of enjoy that you can do. Because what's the point? People see work as like a source of like money. You do this reward for money, but it should be more like you do something that you really enjoy, and on the bonus is money. You know, like yeah, with this thing, I truly enjoy recording videos. I truly enjoy giving you advice because I'm doing it for free for now. Ideally, in a couple of months, I start making some money from it, but it's something that I can do for free. My business that I do, yeah, I would not do that for free, but I really like it. So the money's there and the stuff I do is quite enjoyable. So it's like I'm not having the feeling, oh, I hate this. It's like I'm genuinely enjoying what I'm doing. Because like happiness is the best thing you can have. If you're not happy, if you're sad, you're just gonna die early. Or maybe you're just gonna live a life and then you're gonna look back on your life and be like, hold up. What the fuck was the point of living anyways? So you're probably living this boring day-to-day life that you want to escape. You want to escape the matrix. Well, how do you do that? You want to do something fun, all right? Like, look, this, of course, like you want to ideally change your work into something that you actually like. Maybe you need to learn a new skill because if you don't know any skills, stop complaining and sitting here, like, oh, I can't find work. Yeah, because you're fucking useless. No one wants you. Like, probably you should take some offense to that. So learn some skill. Don't go to uni because uni is bullshit. All right, if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, okay, I understand that. But if you fucking want to do some biochemistry, then fuck you. Like, it's gonna get you nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. And yeah, you might like it, but like deep down, like those people, they hate their jobs. Doctors, they're overworked. They work 80 hours a week and then look at them. They look so drained. Their whole life is literally just work. Where's the happiness in that? So when you find something you really want to do and you really enjoy and really like, it's not going to be like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, because you're actually enjoying it. Why do you think the richest people on earth are so rich? Because they enjoy what they do. They actually like their work, what they're doing. So they're not chasing the money, they're chasing the creation that they can make, the impact they can leave behind on this earth once they die. So ideally, you want to do something that you really like. When it's work, you choose something that you really like. And then when you're social, you actually be social. You don't be those like, we can talk about introverts, extroverts, all that kind of stuff. But I truly believe that when you find your right people, you're just going to have a funner, more fulfilled life. Of course, like, you want to have hobbies as well. So, like, one of my hobbies is I ride motorbikes. So when I'm actually going to do that after this. I'm going to go out for a ride and have a fun time. Look, it's a much better hobby than sitting inside and playing video games, because video games actually get you nowhere. Of course, you can say motorbikes doesn't get me nowhere, but I'm not consuming internet bullshit. I'm not masturbating. I'm going outside and having a fun time. I'm meeting new people through it, getting connections, being social. So I'd say at the end of the day, it's pretty like return of investment valuable. So to fix this boring life that you have, all right? Look, you might say and think to yourself, your life's not that boring, but there's going to be something about it that you can change, something to make your life more fun, more exciting. Whether it's changing work, whether it's becoming more social, whether it's finding some hobby that you like. Like, of course, we like you want to have the morning routine, the evening routine, all that kind of stuff. Go to the gym, have a cold plunge, have a sauna, all that kind of stuff. Go outside. But look, that's all basic knowledge. We want to, like dopamine detox, eat clean food. I feel like that's all basic knowledge. I feel like the more stuff you need is genuinely getting off screens and just like being more social with people that you actually like, talking to people, that feeling of just talking to someone and you guys are just dying of laughter, going to the beach with your friends and you guys are just being fucking stupid and having the best time of your life, going to work that you like, you're there with coworkers, you guys are laughing, but yet you're doing the work that you are doing, whatever it is. You're having a fun time. You don't even think that you're getting paid, but alongside you're getting paid, and you're like, "Fuck, this is like too good to be true in a way." Or you've like made it. You've got some online business that you're helping people with advice that you're getting paid for. So truly, ideally, you want to do something like this that genuinely fulfills you. Because at the end of the day, bro, you're gonna die, alright? One day you're gonna die. It's inevitable. So why live a shitty life, boring life, filled with anger, disgust, hatred, when you can live a fun, fulfilled life that's just happiness, it's bright. You're like gleaming every single day of just like, wow, today was a great day. So just like do something fun in your life. I know that locking yourself away, sometimes it can be helpful. Sometimes it helps someone find themselves. But when sometimes people lock themselves away and then they do the bad habits, they scroll, they jack off, they play video games, they eat junk food, it's literally getting you nowhere. So pick the right habit. And of course, what you shouldn't do is chase women. Of course, you want to talk to women, go on dates with women, but ideally before this, you want to find yourself. You're not going to find yourself entirely, but you want to know yourself to a degree where when you're by yourself, you're not lonely. You're happy. You can do stuff by yourself that genuinely make you happy. And then, of course, you start bringing other people. Maybe you start going on dates and everything. What I wouldn't recommend is chasing women because it's going to get you nowhere. You're going to lose yourself and you're going to lose the girl in the process. Don't get yourself into a relationship either. You are far too young for that. Believe me, I've gone through it and I've learned the hard way that it's a waste of time right now. Unless you're ready for kids, it's a waste of time. It's going to get you nowhere. You're going to get comfortable and you're going to lose all your progress. Trust me on that. I've learned it the hard way. Believe me. I'll catch you in the next one, brother. Peace out.